Now, I remember when I was a kid, I used to always have this reoccurring dream of me falling, just falling into the void. And I know it used to scare the crap out of me. Like when I used to wake up, like my heart is racing, and I knew that I just didn't want to have that dream again. And, it just kept coming. Like I kept having those dreams, not understanding what it meant because as a kid you don't understand dreams, but as a kid I had a lot of dreams. I had a lot of scary dreams, and I seen some scary stuff in my dreams as a kid. It scared me back then, but it was a dream. And I let some of my dreams, like um, push some of the fears that I have in my life, like fear of flying, and a fear of snakes. I used to always have dreams of snakes. I remember this one dream I had, and this wasn't too long ago, and this one was like a really eye-opening dream. But when I was younger, I used to always have dreams of the red, the black, the white snake. I think they're called a corn snake. I used to always see that snake specifically in my dreams when I was a kid. So I just never liked those snakes. It used to freak me out. Um, but as of recent, and I'm talking within like the last 5 years or so, I had this one dream in particular where I was at my grandma's house, and she has a front room. So when you walk in the room, it's like a family room, and everybody, say their hellos or whatever there. I was standing in that room, and snakes. It was just another dream. I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. Snakes started to fill up in that room to where it was suffocating. I couldn't get rid of these snakes. I figured out what it meant, and it was basically, betrayal was coming. And that's what had happened. It was within my own family. And I understood what that dream had meant after that. The dreams of falling, that means I'm disconnected. I think that means I'm disconnected from something. I used to have that when I was a kid. I don't understand what a kid could be disconnected from, but I don't know. But those are like, I guess, pretty legit fears that you would say somebody would have. Snakes, falling, flying. I guess those are like legit fears. But as I'm getting older, I'm 35. As I'm getting older, that is kind of changing, because those are fears that I had taken on from a dream. It really didn't happen. These are just things in my dreams that I was seeing that was just scaring the crap out of me. It wasn't real. All right. So what happens when you're starting to become scared of people? Because people are very much real. And I will give you an example of that. I will let you know how I am becoming scared of people. You have people that will come into your life that will fall in love with you, marry you, give you kids, put on a different face, and then you turn around and you're like, I don't know who this person is. Like, y'all get married, y'all do all of that, and like a year, let's say like a year after you get married, this is a completely different person. You don't know this person. And then when you try to tell people about this, they think you're crazy because they see something else in that person that person is not showing you when you're at home. Or let's say you've been friends with somebody since elementary school. You grow up together. You had your little falling outs or whatnot, until you have your real falling out when this person really shows you who they are. All right. Let's say that you get a career job, and this is a job that you worked really hard to get this job, and you're making excellent money. It's putting you in a good place, but the person that is over top of you keep creating wall blocks and making your life harder. And it's like, you wanted this job, oh, you're really going to work for it. Situations like that shows the ugly side of people, because you don't get these people in the beginning. They don't show you this in the beginning, and you just got to kind of wait. And you're not supposed to wait on people to show you their real self. If you're meeting somebody, you're expecting, like, all right, this is who they are. You're expecting to get a good feel of the person within that. within that first 30 seconds, 10 seconds, or whatever it is. You're supposed to get a good feel of them. But the feel of them that you get right in that moment is going to be, not all the time, it's completely different than what they can show you at a later date, a later time. Just in moments, they can switch up. You never know what you're going to get with people. You never know what type of harm or damage or chaos and destruction that people want to bring into your life. You just never know. You never know until they have really built up a relationship with you. And it don't even have to be anybody that you deal with directly. Be out in the streets, minding your business. You can run into somebody that is having a bad day, and they're going to take it out on you. So you're having to adjust your emotions, how your day was going, because of somebody else is having a bad day. You never know what you're going to get out of people. And people can be so diabolical, so manipulative. Like people will have such ugly characteristics about them, and they move around life thinking that that's okay. They don't think that for a second that they need to change themselves or look at themselves or see what unresolved issues that they have within themselves. No, they don't see any problem with it. They'll just come right on in your life, and now you have to deal with it. And this is something that, like, being an adult, living in a new city, it's hard for me to make friends. And I want to be I want female friends. I enjoy having female friends. I've never really had a legitimate friend group. I never really had that. Like, looking back, if I'm being honest with myself, I've never had that. I can dress it up. People can dress it up, whatever they were. Shit was going on, and these people really weren't my friends. Like, they really wasn't. So I've always wanted a genuine friend group where there is no talking behind the back, no gossip. It's just love. And it's hard to find that when so many people are just only out for themselves. So many people have gotten used to not being genuine, or maybe that ugly side of them is their genuine self. But that's not them. That's something else that's in control of them. Let's move forward. I don't even remember what I was saying. But I was completely just cooking right there. But yeah, people will wait and let you think that they're this good person. And they're really not. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really strange that the things that we are supposed to be scared of, are supposed to fear, if you think about it, they're really silly. It's really tiny, really teeny tiny things that you can quickly get over. But the abuse, the scars that you take on from dealing with other humans, that is just something completely different. And this is why, like I say, like, I'm growing, not a fear, but people scare me. People really do scare me, because it's like, I have so much love to give. I'm so empathetic. I'm so genuine. And I meet people with that. So I expect to be met with that back. But I don't always get met with that back. I tend to get met with people that have a lot going on, and they want me to figure it out for them, or they want me to be their emotional dumping ground or whatever, and just really don't want any solution for themselves. I can give them good sound advice, and they will go out and steal. They will take that, say thank you, and then in the next breath go back to talking or putting themselves in a crazy situation. I don't know. But is this something that you guys are noticing also? Like, shape shifting within people? Because it's just such a mind fuck, because you just really don't know who you're going to get when you're meeting somebody. And I think this is why why there's a divide. This is a part of the reason why there's a divide right now, because nobody trusts each other. There's too many people that are getting over emotional mental, psychological, physical abuse from other people that inflicted this on them. It's not, they just didn't do this themselves. It's other people that did that to them. Like, do you see how scary people can be? Am I justified? You guys let me know down in the comment section. I will talk to you later. Peace.